told you that a few simple realizations can completely alter your reality.
All right, so I went to the grocery store and I was walking, so I brought a book bag with me so I can carry some stuff. And one of the things I got from the store was some milk, and I put the milk in the bag. And I guess at some point along the walk home, the milk like opened or started spilling or whatever, but it was leaking in the bag and I didn't know it. But I ended up getting home and I put the bag down on the floor. And the milk was still leaking, so it got all over the floor. But so once I finally did notice it, I was like, all right, I need something to clean it up with. And I went and I found a old dirty towel on the floor, or a little dirty towel, and I grabbed it and I was like, I'm finna throw this towel away, but I don't want to have to throw the whole towel away. It's still a good towel. I'm finna clean up some milk on the floor. So I was like, I'm gonna just use a piece of the towel. So I was about to go get a knife or some scissors or something to cut it, but then something was like, and it's really because I've been like learning about limits and stuff like that. So anyway, something in my head was like, you could probably just rip this thing, right? So what I did was I got the towel and I was able to rip the towel right down the side. And that was crazy to me because at first it was super hard to do. There it is. Yeah, I was able to rip it. And it was definitely very hard to do at first. So once I was actually able to do it, I'm like, oh man, it's something. Because like a few minutes ago, I thought it was impossible, especially when I first started to do it because it was so hard. But then by the end of it, I'm like, oh man, I wonder what else I could do, right? So I already got the experience. I downloaded it, processed it, saved it, all that in my head. So that's a part of me now. So I'm gonna try to do it again to share it, prove it, whatever. All right. All right, I found a spot. Let me show the spot first. This ain't no holes in there, nothing. It's just a spot where I was looking close enough and I could see like the threads were a little looser in some spots than others. Not even really looser, but just some spots stuck out to me more. So I got a spot now. I'm gonna try to do it. It's like the way I did it was kind of just stuck with it. It was very hard, but that time it was very easy. The first time I did that, it was not that easy at all. I think the difference now is going into it, I believed I could do it, but that only came from me trying to do it the first time. What's up, family? For those of y'all that don't know me, my name is Marcus, or you can call me Kosher or King Kosher. And I just want to thank you for checking out the video. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that you can find some use in it. So real quick, I just want to kind of maybe highlight a few things from this Kaptured Kosher Moment that you just watched a second ago. So first, I just want to kind of point out the fact that when I was doing it the first time, it was like it was more than just one time while I was doing it. I thought to myself like, I don't know, maybe it's a little too hard. But then at the same time, it was also, I was like, but I feel like I'm getting closer. Like I think I can do this, right? So it was like, because I kept trying, and I do recognize the fact that like a towel is not like, it's not a metal bar or something. Like it's not, you know, you it's not impossible that you can rip through a towel. But especially when I like first tried to do it, like I mean, I can encourage you, like, go get a towel and just try to put your fingers through it and just pull it apart. It don't feel like you know, you see for yourself if you try. But you know, it was, looking back on it, you know, hindsight is 2020. It was very possible to begin with to even do it. But because it was so hard, especially when I first tried it, I'm like, nope, it's impossible. Like, this is too hard. This, you know, I can't do this. But like I said, at the same time, because it was that other voice, because it was that other rationale saying, oh, well, maybe I can if I do it like this, or maybe if I just, let me see what happens when I do it like this. So it was because I tried, right? And like I said, throughout it, it was because it was so hard. There's a few times where I'm like, let me just go get a knife. Or I was like, okay, I came pretty far. Maybe next time if I try again, I'll be able to do it. Or I'm like, it was so many different things telling me, you know, basically I'm not going to get it. But maybe to some level it was a smaller voice, but at the same time it was that other logic or rationale or thoughts where I'm like, maybe I can get it. And I chose to go with that. Or and in the moment it was like super fast choices, probably because I wasn't consciously thinking I'm gonna choose to do what's right. It was more like I'm in the present moment of the experience and I'm like still trying to accomplish the goal. So, and then the reason why to me it was such a profound experience by the end of it was because of the fact that I did accomplish that goal, and it was it was through that process of seeing something I believed was impossible and then attempting it that I was actually able to do it, you know. And then that can correspond or correlate on any other level, but it's just well, when I was reflecting on it afterwards, I ended up coming to a quote, you know, developing a quote, and trying to just remember it. But the quote is, it's in the attempt that we prove, use, and establish our will for success in the matter, right? So it's in actually trying it that we not only prove our will for that success, like we prove we want to succeed in it, but we use our will. And our will is one of like the major tools we have. Our willpower is a major tool to get things done, right? It's like one of our major abilities and authorities. We can choose our will, we can choose what we want, right? And then it's established. So it's like from trying it and committing to trying it, it's like it's already established that I'm using the power that I have to get success in this matter, right? So it's through the attempt that we use and establish our will for success in the matter, right? All right. So with that being said, once again, I really do appreciate you checking out the video. And I just ask that if you feel the information in the video is kosher, that it is genuine or legitimate, that you just give it a like, comment, subscribe, and or share the link for the video in order to present the information to someone else in hopes that they too can find something useful in it. And for anybody that wants to keep up with me on any social media, I'll post my Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram in the description. And as far as YouTube, if you subscribe, when you click the bell icon, YouTube will notify you whenever I post any new content. All right, so thanks again. I love you, and I'll see you when I see you.